Hello, Journey Gang. Welcome to the live. We are going to be doing some habit stacking today. Um, you guys haven't seen me in a little bit just because I've been under the weather. So if I look a little different or sound funny, you guys know why. Um, because I'm still actually getting over it. So um, what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be sharing with you guys some insights I have on how I've been able to just really change my life for the better. Okay, and as you can see, you guys probably saw the title or the thumbnail where I said, like, I hated checking my mail. Okay, so that's what we're going to be really talking about today. But we are going to be doing some habit stacking because another thing that I absolutely need to change and get better at is eating more food. And that's why we are in the kitchen today. I know it's been a while since you guys have been in the kitchen with me, and we just have to do some habit stacking. So, um, again, thank you guys for coming through. I'm still getting over a cold. Some of you guys already know I've been um, battling this cold and winning. I'm winning. Okay. So, but today we're going to be doing some habit stacking. I'm out of hand soap, so we're going to put it. I'm going to be making a breakfast burrito while I talk to you guys about this insight that I have with regard to my mindset. And it's such a big thing. Can you guys see me okay? Everybody good? Hey, let me just say hi to everybody first before we get started. BDBGP was or is in the building. Thank you for coming through, babe. Feeling okay. Living great. Feeling just okay. Slim, thanks for coming through. Um, Trisha, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Charlene, hey sis, welcome. So, if you guys missed what I said initially, we are in the kitchen because I'm going to be doing some habit stacking. I'm going to be making a breakfast burrito. I'm not going to be showing you guys the food because that's not the point. But um, one thing that I really need to do more of, or want to do more of, is eat food. I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys, but I really don't eat as often as I feel I should. So that's why we're doing some habit stacking. You guys know I learned that from Atomic Habits. So habit stacking is when you put two habits together. Like, I want to eat more food and I want to put out more content. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm also getting over a cold, and I'm a little out of breath, honestly, just already. Let's see, shared out. Thank you so much, Trisha. I appreciate you doing that. So again, I'm just going to be making some food while I talk to you guys about the mindset shifts that I've been able to make recently. And I just came across this. I just came across this idea to share this with you because I used to really absolutely hate checking my mail. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced this, but all I was getting in the mail was bills and bad news. I was always getting, like, hey, you owe me this amount of money. Hey, this bill has gone up. Hey, all the wrong stuff, like things that I didn't want to manifest. So that is one thing that has really changed for me is the things that I'm getting in the mail now. So, and I realized this the other day, and you guys can chime in, but I really feel like, and I'm sorry, I'm breathing heavy. Like again, I'm just getting over this cold, and it's kind of, I guess, taking the wind out of me. I don't know, but yes, let me put you guys on my phone so I don't have to like lean so close into the screen because we absolutely want to cook this food. So Charlene says, I didn't know there was a term for it. Love it. Yes. Yes. I learned that from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. That book is it is linked in the description as well, my affiliate link. And Charlene, did you ever get that affiliate link? Because I definitely want to purchase those stackable garden things, the things you were showing on your live that day. I want to purchase those. Anyway, um, so one thing that has really been a huge change for me, again, as I mentioned, is the things that I'm getting in the mail. There's been a huge difference in what I'm seeing. Like I said, I used to always just get bills and bad news, like no exaggeration. And that has changed dramatically. And that's due to my mindset changing because expectation leads to creation, right? So, yeah. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I am feeling better. I'm still feeling better. But yeah, it's getting there. So what I'm making right now is Italian sausage, but again, that's not the point of the video. But alive. I just kind of wanted to chill and chat with you guys about how to change our mindset. Mostly, I think that I've been able to change my mindset through repetition, through convincing my subconscious mind that I could achieve certain things. And I allowed the smallest of manifestations, anything that just was remotely positive in my life, I really honed in on that. I really like kind of capitalized on that, I feel. Your Facebook, well, why don't you do it through your YouTube? You could do it through your YouTube channel. That's what I think. That's how I got it. And then once you get it, you have to have at least one sale within a certain amount of time or something like that, which you'll get easily. So, hey Tamika, thanks for coming through. We're making some breakfast. I know what time it is, but again, as I mentioned, I really don't. I really, I'm trying to. I want to change that. So let me not say that. But the habit was that I either didn't eat all day or it would take me all day to eat. So this is better than that. Okay. So that's what it is. I know it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyway, that is changing. And we are doing some habit stacking by doing a live while making food. So we're talking about mindset shifting and the things that are able to shift your mind. So again, for me, it was repetition, repeatedly convincing myself or telling myself that these things were changeable, that my mind was malleable, because oftentimes, most of us, I think, we feel like we are who we are, and we can't change our personalities. We can't change the things that we think and feel about ourselves. We can't change what happens to us, and that's just not true. I'm proof of that because this time a few years ago, I was in debt. I absolutely hated checking my mail, and and it was true. The things that I was getting in the mail was bills and bad news all the time. And it was such a headache for me to check my mail. And so, Shirley, I think you have more than enough. I don't remember having that many subscribers. I've been an affiliate for a while. So I don't really think it's about that so much as just do it, girl. Do it. I'm sorry. I'm so tired, you guys, and a little bit weak, honestly. So let me make this some. So, but yeah, we're talking about mindset shifting, and we're talking about affiliate links. So get on with what me and Charlene are talking about. So I was mentioning that I got the idea of habit stacking from the book Atomic Habits, and I'm going to be doing more and more of that with you guys. So be prepared to be in the kitchen more, out walking more, and doing all the things. Okay, I turned it down too low. Let me know if when I'm turned this way, you guys can hear me clearly because I am wearing my mic, so you should be able to. But anyway, I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm feeling has really begun to change my reality and change the things that come to me, whether it be in the mail or otherwise. Um, and I just realized this the other day is I'd opened a piece of mail that was a credit to this bill that I owed. Okay. I was I was fighting back and forth with these people about this bill because not too long ago, like I'm telling y'all, I was broke. Okay. So I was on unemployment, and they decided that they gave me too much money. So they were telling me that I owed like $4,000. And so I was like, no, y'all sent me the money. That is what it is, right? So anyway, I have put in a petition to appeal it, and I um, I had to take off work one day and do it wasn't a phone interview, but it was like a phone court, right? The court for the unemployment people. And they literally didn't do anything. I took off work to do this and nothing came of it. Well, that was that. And it was like it was over. And recently, um, I got a notice saying that I got credit. Now, this was probably, it had to be close to 2 years ago that I did this court thing because I was still working for Aetna at that time. And I haven't worked for them for 2 years, something like that. So it had to be that long ago that I took off work and did this. Hi, Tori. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. Did I miss anybody? Um, so anyway, I had done this court thing. It didn't work or whatnot. They basically just didn't even address the fact that I was trying to get this appealed. So it was a complete and total waste of my time. And it was just a hot mess. And recently, I got a notice saying that I had gotten a credit. That's when it came to my mind to do this video. To do this, I was going to do a video, and I might still, because honestly, people don't really watch the lives back like that. And this is something not to be missed because It wasn't until I changed my mindset around the things that I expect. Now, the truth is, I still don't really check my mail that often. It's just something that I just don't do. But if you bear with me, like I mentioned, I am getting over a cold. I need to go blow my nose, and I refuse to do that on camera. So just bear with me just 1 second. Okay. So, anyway, what we're talking about is I just wanted to come back out here and wash my hands for y'all. Sure that I did wash my hands. Okay. Should have brought my hands up in here. Yeah, the Amazon influencer. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll send you a link because I don't know. I feel like I didn't have very many subscribers when I did it, but I don't remember how many I had either. So, but yeah, I'll look back and kind of see. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming through and taking the time to hang out with me today. I hope I'm even making sense because Lord knows I am still trying to get over what I got going on. So really, this is just a little chill and chat type of thing where you guys help me with company while I make some food because I really need to. I gotta eat more, y'all. Like it's serious. So anyway, yeah, I bet they do. So that makes sense. But I'll just still look into it. Anyway, we're talking about changing our mindset and changing the things that we expect because like I said, it wasn't until I really began to change my mindset and change the things that I expect to where I started getting these things in the mail. So I ended up getting a $2,800 credit on this over $4,000 that I owed. And I just I could not believe that years later, they decided they owe me a credit. Now, I feel like they owe me the whole amount, but another thing that happened was I hadn't filed taxes for a long time, like 3 years I hadn't filed because I'm not to say I'm anti-government, but you could say that. You could say that. I'm over this whole the taxes and all this other stuff. I don't want them taking my money and I don't care to get the money back. Like I just have always felt like that. So every few years I would file taxes. So this year I decided I'm gonna go ahead and file taxes. And ironically, my state taxes was about $800 and I got a notice saying that I hope that all of that money is going to go towards this bill because this bill is from unemployment, which is the state, right? So that's happening. But then also this year for 2023, I owed or I owe about $2,400, $2,500. And the 2 years prior, so I filed for 21, 22, and 23. For 21 and 22, I'm getting back the exact, well, I got back, I haven't cashed the checks yet, but I got back the same amount that I owe. So basically, it was a wash. It was like, and I just was like, this is such a blessing. And I got kind of got all these notices at the same time. So I'm just saying it to say, and I'm sharing that to say that once you begin to allow your mindset to change, the things that come to you will change. And I think that's a Wayne Dyer quote, right? It's like, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. And I cannot tell you that how true that is. That's been true for me. And you guys can comment down below and let me know if you feel what I'm talking about. But this is kind of just a chill and hang out type of vibe. So let me know what you guys like, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, because to me it was just quite the revelation to realize that that was something that I absolutely hated. I'm putting a couple of hash browns in the air fryer if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Get that going. But yeah, so it's been such an amazing transformation where I was going from getting nothing but bills and bad news in the mail to where now I expect great things to come in the mail. I expect to be rewarded in some type of way. I'm expecting good news. And it's just been such a blessing. Like this transition has been all the way real. I think this is done. So if you guys would, share with me some ways that you are changing your mindset. Share with me maybe one thing that you're working on right now with regard to your mindset and the things that you're changing, the things that you're now expecting. Because I'm really interested to hear from you guys and really get to know, because you guys are able to get to know me a little bit through my videos or through the lives. And I'm really interested to get to know you guys as well. So if you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and comment down below at this point and tell me how you're changing your mindset or what types of things are you changing. For me, another thing, which is why we're in the kitchen, is I'm changing the fact that I am not a person who eats a whole lot or that gets hungry that often. That is changing about me, and I'm changing that on purpose, which is why we're doing this habit stacking. Just that I wanted to do some content, and I haven't, since I've been fighting this cold, I haven't produced any content, obviously, and I didn't feel like doing a video and sitting down and editing, so I decided to do this instead. But this is something that is definitely high on my list. And this is not, that's why I'm not like focused on the food. It's not about the food that I live, but I just wanted to kind of do two things at once. So let me know what you guys feeling if you're still here, or if you can. Sometimes I'll be in people's lives and I just don't want to chat or type or talk to them. So one thing that has proven to be huge for me is um, just making sure that I'm true to myself, and I realize my own worth. Because it's not always, you know, it's not always the easiest thing to be able to change your mindset, but once you know your own self worth, you know, that was a big thing for me. Just convincing myself that I was worthy to get more in the mail than bills and bad news. Like I knew that there were people out there who didn't live like this. And it was comforting to me to know that they're not better than me, and I want to share that with you guys. There's no one on the planet that's better than you. And therefore, they're not owed anything. Self-belief, yes, that's basically what I was just saying, like believing in myself. um yeah, just that's one of the main things, like believing that I could do it, believing that I deserve more, believing and trusting and just knowing that I'm worthy, It's such a big thing that's really the first thing. So I'm glad you shared that with us, because that is one of the that is one of the biggest things that helped me to start to change what I was receiving, like in the mail or otherwise. I feel like that's how I landed the job that I have now, and through just believing I was worthy. And even when I started the job, one thing, because it was it's an easy job, but it was kind of difficult to get used to, like the fast pace of it. And there would be times when I would be like, can I do this? Like, can I manage this? Like, am I good at this? And so those thoughts, those questionable thoughts will pop into my head every once in a while, to where I would be like, I don't know, like maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe this is not something I can do. I've been working on getting more organized. Oh my God, me too. And consistent with YouTube. And once I made up my mind, I started getting it done. Yes, that's huge. And I'm in the same boat with um, needing to get more organized. Like for me, I'm still I'm still feeling like I'm on my way to being more organized with my YouTube content. It's like I go back and forth, and the reason I know that I can do it is because, like I just mentioned with the job, there was that back and forth, like, can I do this? But again, like you said, just gotta make up your mind and do it. Yes, there's so much to be done to reprogram that elephant subconscious mind. Sometimes I think I'm here, I'm there, then boom. But grateful I have the awareness to recognize, yes, the thought and work on it. Exactly. That is key, right? Awareness. We just talked about that in one of the recent videos, that awareness to say, okay, those are thoughts that I used to think. Those are old thoughts for me. That's what I like to tell myself. Like those are, or I say, like, that's my ego talking, because the ego will keep you at a certain level, right? The ego will keep you trying to keep you safe. The ego is not bad, but the ego is trying to keep things the same because, and whether it's good or bad, it wants to stay what it in a place where it feels like we're safe because we didn't die, so we must be fine. Change is really hard on the ego mind. So whether it be, through meditation or mostly meditation, I'm gonna say. That's for me. That's what's helped me the most. I feel like whether it be like Charlene, I know you do a lot of meditations on your channel. I love stuff like that to where you don't have to just sit there quietly. You could listen to some music or just calming sounds, different frequencies to get yourself into a better mindset. It's, it's, it really has played a huge key for me. I used to think that meditation, I used to think it was difficult, and I guess for me it was difficult because I thought it was difficult, but it's really not. It's really not. It's just a matter of continuously working on that, or not working on it, but continuously just doing it. I can just season some eggs right now so that I can scramble it up. Thanks for sharing, Charlene. I really do appreciate you. You here cooking and listening? Look, we're doing a cookie collab. Yes. And we usually are speaking same language, Charlene. You and I. You and I. These vegetables over. I think I might put those hash browns in the burrito. That sounds good. Anyway, again, I hope I got my point across with the mindset shifting, because the mindset is really all that matters. What we think and feel about ourselves is what creates our reality. So realizing that has been huge for me. It has been such a big part of the journey. Charmaine, what are you cooking? Share with us. One more egg in there. I'm just making some breakfast burritos. Trying to get it done before my mental health wise. Then after, let's relax with a movie with your voice. Nice. Very good. I have to go to work later on. Well, I don't have to, but I think I'm going to. It depends, like, kind of how I'm feeling. That's why I'm trying to get up and just move around right now. Make some food and kind of see how I'm feeling, because I feel better, but let's see. Chinese lo mein with spinach spaghetti noodles. Oh, spinach spaghetti noodles. That sounds good. Hey, Redbird. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. What we're doing right now is we're doing a little bit of habit stacking. That's why we're in the kitchen. I'm making some food and doing a live, connecting with everyone. And talking about how much our mindset matters when it comes to changing our world, changing our reality, being intentional creators. Manifesting a life that we absolutely love. And I gotta say, like, I'm not all the way where I want to be, but I love my life. And I think that started a while ago. I've manifested a lot of things since then, since I began loving my life. And loving my life has turned out to be one of the biggest things that has changed, that helped me to change my reality. Because the truth is, I don't know where my spoon caddy is, but one of the big things that go along with manifesting a life that you love is loving the life that you have, right? Being grateful for what you do have. That's a surefire way to start to attract more and more into your life. So that is one of the ways that I started to change my mindset and really started to attract more good things into my life, more things that I could be grateful for. So we all know gratitude is super, super powerful. And it's one of the things that can help to change your subconscious mind, because it just helps to change what you're aware of, right? Because you can be aware of many things. You can be aware, like I mentioned, of expecting, or you can be aware that you always get bills and bad news in the mail, like I was at one point. Or you can focus on gratitude. So, and then of course that helps to transform the things that you get. Redbird, you will have to kind of rewatch it, but I'll give you a glimpse, like a recap of what we talked about, because we basically been talking about how I used to hate checking my mail, because I always got bills and bad news, and now my expectations have changed, so the things that I get in the mail have changed. That's one of the changes that have happened for me. And so that's where we're at right now. Making this breakfast burrito, and then I'm going to eat it. Those are my hash browns that were in the air fryer. And actually, I think I will leave the hash browns out. Grab a little bit of cheese to put in that thing. We don't really eat a whole lot of cheese here in this family. I noticed that. I guess we don't eat a lot of dairy, period. But we're not vegan, but or even vegetarian for that matter. I was vegetarian for a while. I never went vegan. My daughter was vegan for a long time. She was actually vegetarian for a long time, and then vegan for a while as well. Anyway, I'm getting ready to shut the live down in just a little bit. I just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit and share. I'm gonna do this in a shorter video once once I'm starting to feel better, I'll sit down and record. Um, I'll sit down and record some videos. But hey, JM, thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. We are doing just some habit stacking, so your girl can focus on eating more. Excuse me, and because that's really something I want to change about myself. I am a person who is healthy, wealthy, and wise, and therefore I need to eat more. I'm in the process of getting myself to eat more often and more regularly, and this is a part of that. So that's why we're doing habit stacking. I know you guys have not been in my kitchen for a while, but welcome back to the kitchen. We will be doing more of these types of habit stacking. Ooh, I'm gonna put some salsa in this. Salsa sounds good, doesn't it? A little salsa never hurt nobody. Salsa, salsa. Let's put some salsa in there. I would cut up some jalapenos, but I'm getting tired. Just doing this is one big reason why I don't eat very often. I'm gonna wrap this Dorito up and then we'll wrap the live up so I can eat. I'm gonna have to, well, I don't have to, but I'd like to take a nap before I head into work because I am gonna be here for a good while tonight. I'm not 100% sure if I can even go, to be honest. But I'm feeling better, but I don't know. That's still to be determined. I'm gonna see if my daughter wants to do anything. And I only say daughter, I have my twins are here. I have a boy and girl twins, but they're grown, and I really don't ask them if they want to eat. So my little one, I'll ask her if she wants a burrito in a little bit. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys stopping in, and I'm sure you guys hit the like button and all that. I think somebody said, JM, you were like number 12. Thank you, because I can't see how many likes there are and all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna do some therapy. Oh, like 11. Yo, you were 11 and JM was 12, probably something like that. It doesn't matter. I appreciate y'all. And so yes, that's pretty much gonna wrap it. I'm gonna eat this food and decide whether I should go to work or not. I don't know. It's always tough. Like when you're not feeling well, it's like, at what point do you decide you're not going? It's already 12, so I go in at 4. So I need to make that decision like now. So I have to call in. I'm not really sneezing and sniffling, but I've noticed that it's gone back and forth. So I don't, so it's like, I don't know if I feel better or not, I feel better. That I know I feel better. and I'm getting better as time ticks on, but I just don't know because I work in the service industry. I'm a server at a restaurant, and I don't want to get these guests. I don't want to get my guests sick, you know. So I feel like I'm past the point of being contagious though, because isn't that like, the first couple of days or whatnot, generally speaking? I don't know. I just wanted to share with you guys what was on my heart with regard to um, mindset shifting. Oh, there's my spoon cat. It's in here with the top, the lids to the bowl. Why? I don't know who decided to put that up in the cabinet like that, but Ripper says, stay home. You're probably right. You are probably right. Now, am I going to do that is the question. I may. But again, I do feel like I'm past congestion though. I'm past, what was I saying? Contagion, like being contagious. One thing I did that really helped was I made this eucalyptus water thing. And actually, let me warm it up and then I'll show you guys. Because Babe was saying I needed to do some smiles and laughter are contagious, and it's in a good way, right? But Babe was saying I needed some, what's it called? Fixed vapor rub. And so it gave me the idea to do this water and eucalyptus thing. So if you guys have not heard of this, you put a little bit of eucalyptus oil in hot water and just like smell it. And that has really helped. I feel so much better. Of course, the Benadryl helped too because I kind of feel like it's allergies because I don't necessarily feel bad, but my nose is running and I've been sneezing and stuff. Am I the only one who feels like I'm procrastinating on eating this burrito? I'm not really hungry, and so that's the issue. This is smells so good. It kind of opens up your nasal passage, I guess. I don't know, but it works. Kind of clears things up. And I'm putting all this stuff away because I know my daughter just kind of ate recently, so I don't think she's gonna be hungry. And I'm trying to be hungry, but I really don't feel hungry. And this is a huge burrito I'm making, so I will eat it, but I'm liking these lives though. I'm liking just chilling with you guys again. It's been so long since I've gone live consistently. So I'm liking being back into doing lives. See if you can get some organic honey from local beekeeper. Amazing support for immune system. Yes, I don't know of any, but yeah, I'll look into that. Jay, thank you. Well, store bought honey is fake. Ew, yeah, I don't need that, do I? Yeah, and they put their organic title on everything nowadays. But unless you get it from the source, then this helps for real. Maybe I'll go outside for a while. That usually helps me feel better too. I've been going outside, just sitting in some sun the last couple of days, and that's really helpful. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. It was really fun hanging out with you guys. I am gonna eat this burrito, so don't think I'm gonna hang up and then not eat the burrito. I'm gonna eat it, just not right at this very moment. Okay, probably not. So I appreciate you guys coming through. I love you all for no reason at all, and I will see you next time. Peace.